Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jericho Reyes from Fitness Life and I Am Fit Studios. Today, I want to go over why your macros are so important and why meal prepping is definitely something you guys want to consider. Back in the day, way before we had all this equipment, all of this knowledge about fitness, all the stuff that we do today, we were hunting and gathering and tracking down our own food and traveling massive distances to get that food. Our diets back at that point were almost all carbs because we ran, moved around, and did so much stuff to get and hunt our food. Now, be lucky to get off the couch and go to the grocery store to walk around and get your food. That is why our levels have to change. You can no longer be eating carbs all day long. In my personal opinion, I feel that the chart should be flipped. Our macros should be now 50% protein, 20% carbs, and 30% fat. At that point, our carb levels are just going to be there to sustain what we have and what we're building. The protein is going to be there to help rebuild our muscles and making sure that we're all not sore all the time, but in the long run, we're not going to be putting on the weight that we are right now. In the United States, we're the fattest country in the world, and that is primarily because the amount of sugar and the amount of carbs that we consume on a regular basis. Over here at I Am Fit, we have our meal plans specifically made by chefs to make sure that you are getting those correct macros and making sure that you have the correct amount of calories in every single meal. One of those meals, and I can show you here real quick, we have a chicken pizza that is only 278 calories, 26 grams of protein, and only 12 carbs. That's more around what you should be looking for in terms of what your meal should be. Try to stay away from carbs as much as humanly possible, and just live life. The more movement, the more that you're doing, the more carbs you're going to be able to consume without putting weight on. But this is why macros are so important, especially at this stage in human development. We are all going further and further away from actually getting things that we need and moving. We got to start switching up our ideals on how we're consuming food, or it's just going to continue to get